Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Lumin, your host, and we are back on War Thunder. Now I've decided to go back to high tier ground forces, and one of the things is that with Russians I was basically playing 8.0. That was the IS-7, but the IS-7 now got bumped up to 8.3 and we end up having 4 8.3s to grind through. So USA comes close with 3 of them. But all the other nations end up having, maybe there's 2 for the Germans. Britain has, has 3, but I don't count the Swing Fire and the Striker because as long as they don't drop in modification costs, I mean, like 62,000 for one thing, I just cannot stand the grind with that. I don't think I'm gonna go for that. So yeah, and all the others, there's 1 8.3 for the Japanese, Italy has 1, which is a TOW, and France has the AMX-30B too. So there's potential for us to keep playing the 8.3 Russians, knowing that at the same time I'm probably not gonna go and invest more than 200k in the T-62A. Just because it may get its cost reduced. I don't know, it is already quite high, 9.3, so probably not, but just in case, it's something that we can dump some RP in. I'm still unlocking FP and parts. That is pretty cheap already, so there's no lost investment, I'd say, in going for these. Maybe if I would now go for tracks, maybe that is gonna get cheaper later on and be only, what, 20k or something. So that's something I have to pay attention, but for now I'm going for FP in the T-62, and we're gonna try out on stream for the first time a Russian tank with a stabilizer. Well, actually no, it's not. I've been lying. The first stabilizer is this guy, PT-76B. So yeah, I'm a fraud with my title. But yeah, after that it's basically, you could say yes that the light tanks, BMP2 is stabilized, but it's not really a proper gun. And then you have the Object 906. Now that, I would argue, is a proper gun, but I think it's higher up than the T-62. You can get the T-62 before you get the Object 906 if you so wish. So I think this, to me, feels like it's a proper MBT stabilized Russian tank, and we're gonna go here. Now we are at 9.0, so there's gonna be a whole bunch of, no, not even, I've been playing with a gazillion T95, T55 AMs. Oh, we got a Conqueror. Oh my god, how is there a Conqueror here? Yeah, he's even alone, so maybe he brought a jet? I don't know, but that doesn't seem right. It really doesn't. Now I want to go to a sneaky position. For the long time viewers of the channel, you know where that position is. It's the one that allows you to just look down the strait. Sometimes pays out if a lot of people go there, but not always. It depends. And this thing is pretty fast. Look at that. Look at that shell and those optics. It really is an improvement for everything else. Up until the T-62, you kind of always feel with Russia that, yeah, you bring the armor, but you don't bring the best gun. And this is stock shell, so it can go better. It's only 285, but already it is much more reliable than any 200mm 125mm gun on all the IS variants. So we're gonna climb up here. I like these flat fuel canisters on the side. Just feels like everything was made to have this gun be as flat and low as possible. We are versing German and Italian, so there could be someone there. That is something I'm a bit distrustful of. Nobody else is going for C. And very easily we could have a Centauro show up behind us. Right. Over yonder seems okay. 55 AM. I'm gonna advance just because I want to hide a certain amount. This arty is not helping me see very much. Cannon barrel, cannon breach, that's what I wanted. Okay, the reload on this is pretty low. Ooh, we got something. I would have thought, oh no, okay. We got the KPZ. Alright, beautiful. And now that means that that leopard may be there soon, popping out of the smoke. I don't know how it survived that KPZ. Probably because he was using rockets. An arty. Okay. He's behind cover, I don't know. He's probably going for his engine repair just like I am. And then he still has a gun bridge as well, so he's gonna be there for a while, and the gun. So we may be repaired before he is. Let's see. Maybe we can have a look at him. Okay, the last thing I want is to flip over. Alright, gun didn't get any damage, because that's always something that can happen. Okay, it's gonna be repaired by now. But it's a whole new dynamic with 8.3. It really is. Once you jump from 8 to 8.3, that's where you really start being in proper entities. Even if this is like, I'm up tier, right? But you bring the powerful gun, you bring stabilization. Thought I heard someone. I don't want to advance more. Guys. Alright, I think, I don't know if that's the right call right now. We kind of have to go and face whatever's up there. First of all, I have to pay attention to that Leo. Alright, for now it's fine. Hopefully it's nothing that has too much depression here. Because our engine is not quiet. Yeah, I forgot to mention, this thing doesn't like to climb at all. It's very good speed, pretty decent mobility, but when it comes to climbing, like, it's just like, you know, Mother Russia's flat country, we don't want to go up. Hope is all alone here. I do not know what it is. Yeah, I don't have that much gun elevation. Oh, okay, that was okay, I think he died. Yeah. So it looked like Artie. What are we going to do now? Really lacking the most basic of information right now. That thing went down. We're capturing C. They are basically at the respawns right now. Don't see anyone else alive. Question is, can we descend through here? Just take a shortcut. I think we might. We might be able to. Yeah. You see, when it goes down, like it reaches 40 kph easily, but to go up, this thing is just a pain. Alright, we're gonna move on and engage the spawn right now. Keep anyone else from coming back to C. I'm just so glad I got the KPZ, honestly. It was beautiful, but I guess the KPZ brings all of his crew in the turret, so it makes it so easy to kill.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Right, I mean, it's an enjoyable tank. It may not be like the king of its BR right now, or whatever match it faces. Huh. Pretty dead so far. I'm gonna hide in the shadow up here. Okay, it's just one guy left. So yeah, well, XM1 totally has a proper VR. I mean, in the hands of someone who knows what he's doing, I assume that thing's gonna be absolutely freaking deadly. Yeah, that's GG basically. No one else is gonna respawn. And that's about how much you can expect to do in high tier, I guess. Oh, someone did respawn. I cannot really see him. And he's on fire. He's not gonna last long. Can I get here? Yeah. Okay. And that's a little bit stunned. Don't know why he bothered respawning. It annoys me because you clearly see there's something here, like a fan or whatnot, and it's not represented. It is not, and it just feels like there's something there. That's the only grief I have with the T-62. Otherwise, it just looks like an already proper modern tank. I mean, from the aspect, and yeah, here we go. Like FP, it's something that gets really unlocked quite quickly. Let's see what kind of modifications we can have. We can have the better shell. That would be probably best to go for that next. Although I didn't seem to have that much trouble. And as you can see, this one is better at 60-degree angle. Yeah. This one is better at 0 and 30. So if something is highly angled, this one is going to be better. So I guess still 3BM3 is going to be better in most scenarios, because you're going to be engaging flat or close to flat. But then again, from the front, a lot of stuff is angled. I don't know if ricochet values are the same. I didn't check that. So it's a bit odd how they work right now. Is that if it's lower velocity, it's better at an angle, and if it's not as good as an angle, it's because it's better on flat distances. I think I'm gonna go this side. I really would like to see Italy with spawn here, spawn. Yeah, I know spawn cannot happen here, but maybe like the spawns here from one nation, like spawn here from one nation, and then on the top spawn from the other nation, and then you put like some cap here, and some cap there, or maybe just a single cap. But those are the best, when you can actually use these hills to fight against each other and avoid the map, the town, because here you're kind of forced to go into town, and that sucks. Most people just don't want to do it, especially in high tier. Why would you want to go into town? You don't need it. This is a great sniping tank, very low silhouette, good armor. What is there not to like about this, seriously? So we're gonna go just blindly to A. Maybe go a bit around the edge of town. What's the sun? It's behind the mountain, it seems, so that's why it's dark. Got some chopper. and we got a shield builders. We're trying to engage from a bit too far. We all went to A, unfortunately. Or most of us went. For this, we are, I didn't check which we are. We were at 110. Yeah, again, 9.0. American and British. So we got KPZs. Well, not KPZs, but I've got the equivalency in the American denomination. Gonna have chieftains. And tracks are also eventually gonna be needed for this thing. Time's alright, but it could be better. It's quite loud engine. Darn it. More choppers. Oh, beautiful. Gunner engine. No. You don't see me. XM1 dead. Does he see me? Let's not move. Glad I took an XM1 out, though, I must say. It's coming up. Is he gonna try and rocket me? Okay. I'm too low. But it probably spotted me, that's one thing. But we're gonna stay here. It's his mistake for coming dressed fully in white. Oh, we still need some backup. I feel quite lonely right now. Yeah, I can retrieve a bit. That's him. That's his antennas between the two trees. Okay, we shouldn't be spotted anymore. Where? Where from? Oh yeah, I came from fully behind me. That's what I was looking for. Okay, we're gonna take the IS-7 as a backup. But that's what I'm saying, like, nearly not enough support. We were spotted, and everyone that was in A just moved on for B. Nobody decided to stay and help out with that, countering that flank. So, but I was already, that was my next step, basically turning around, going behind, and have a look at that. So I don't know if that Chieftain Sable can actually punch through my frontal armor if I'm facing him with my pike nose. Don't know if that's the case. Look at how much, I don't know, it's not that much faster than the T-62. Will have more pen though, with the explosive power behind to back it up. Now that chieftain's still alive, he smoked and went back into cover. There's a medium tank on my left, T-62, don't know what he's gonna do. And I believe that Bradley is still kicking. Yeah, I think the T-62 is engaging the Bradley now. Question is, where is the chief? There he is. Only got the commander. A 10-second reload. I don't know if he knows where that shot came from. Yeah, he's not paying attention to me. Okay. Seems taken care of. Now, but onto that Bradley. His rockets could deal with some damage. So we gotta pay attention. Oh, wow. Seriously. Fuck you, man. I don't know what that T-62 was doing then. But yeah, this thing, totally a 9.0 vehicle, like, not at all something that could just stand its own with an Abrams. I think at some point, you know, even if you don't have the armor for that, you have the penetration values, you have the mobility, you have everything. Should be treated as something higher, but of course premiums always get that extra 0.3 to 0.7 lower BR than what they actually deserve. Just so Gaijin can keep saying this is not a pay to win. And maybe we can be lucky and sneaky and go to sea and capture it, I don't know. They only have about 4 guys left. That guy has 3 kills. Was that the Abrams that got me? Yeah. That Abrams is just hanging out there. And I had quite some luck in past games with the Shilka, a lot of enemy planes, but it only ever happens when the enemy is winning a lot. Like basically when you have no teammates left on the battlefield, that's when the Shilka actually comes into its own, because that's when enemy planes start to appear. And I'm kind of wondering what's Gaijin's plan on this, because we have had 720 spawn points for planes for a while now. The reason being that choppers didn't have enough tools against planes, but now they have like missiles, guided missiles, they have flares, they have a lot of tools to defend against planes, and yet they still get that SP advantage, which I think is totally unwarranted for. You're not gonna drop your bombs. Maybe it did still. Didn't get it though. Okay, we got a chopper there, so that may still show. Nope, not a show. We got him. I think we did our job defending the guys that want to see. Well, Skipper did his with the chopper, although I think the chopper still made it out alive. I mean, the chopper still managed to get a kill. That's what I meant to say. Got 3 enemies. There's the Bradley still somewhere around there. And I don't know about the other 2 four-wheel respawners. So, like the Bradley is this guy. Cluster and the other 2. You don't know what they are, who they are, where they are. But we're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna support that object 96. Okay. That's all. That sounds like a jet. Okay, I like jet. Still an M60, well done. I don't think we're going to see any more enemy planes. That was the only one that I kind of expected due to the point score to be able to get one. And then maybe there's an AA that we can easily kill somewhere. But this is a GG. Ended up 3rd. Not too bad. I feel like I did nothing. Got the M163. How did the M163 not engage the aisle? I just don't get it. Just spawned in even. Alright, we're gonna have a look more to the left hand side of the map. I just imagine this chassis with the Tunguska coming in. So we will be able to activate and deactivate the radar in the next patch. Oh, okay, how's it going? I'm not getting any bundle. I still believe there's a huge amount of things to get fixed in the game. I still am not happy by them adding a new tree without even having reduced RP costs, considering all of the vehicles we have in game that are just excessive right now at 380 RP cost. Things like the T-95 U1, which is an 8.0, but then has like the same module costs as an IP Abrams. So all of that to me needs to get addressed before Gaijin deserves any more money. Now they are doing one thing right, at least from the patch notes from the dev. They are increasing tails and wing destruction rate. I think they are basically making them more resistant to shots. So that's one thing, but I'd like to see more. I'd like to see gunners getting the same buff as main guns got for planes. I'd like to see what else, like especially that RP cost reduction. That's one thing that I really would like to see. First of all, that not everything in here costs 390 when it jumps from 210 to that, and then that the modifications here is 33,000, but if I look at the T-80B, it's even less because of course you have 4, but the total is still going to be 99,000 or 100,000 for the first tier. It doesn't make any sense that the 10.0 and 8.3 have the same cost to be spaded. One thing is that much better than the other, so it doesn't make any sense. Now they heard that, and what did they do? They're now making it so that you actually have to unlock the T10M before you can get the T64 and so forth. So they just added precedences so that you cannot just cheat your way, let's say, to those better vehicles. But I don't think that's the solution. Why, War Thunder? Why do you give me the same map again? I just played this. Yes, I'm now coming from the other side, but it doesn't make it any different. It just annoys me. But yeah, I'm not gonna give Gaijin any money until they fix some of those basic things. And yeah, they're just doing it the wrong way around for me. Announcing rank 7, making it so that they make things harder and tougher to get and more expensive at the beginning, and then they're like, yeah, but we will just bear with us, we will make things cheaper. Yeah, but never to begin with. Never. That's never their first thought. Oh, wait, the game's a bit grindy. Let's fix that before we do anything else. That would be the right way of doing it. Now let's play a little game on the T-62. A game's called Spot the Log. Found it yet? There it is. Nicely hidden. And I'm wondering what this is. Is this maybe another like section of gun in case you need to replace it for some reason? Could be. Not that well versed into tanks. So we're facing German and Italian, and I imply some very fast vehicles again, so we need to pay attention. 130. So we actually are 8.7. Oh, there we go. Very fast vehicles already out. Beautiful. We helped that T-62 out, but he's screwed. That was his mistake. He was gonna get the kill shot. gonna be me. Oh, and did you see that shell just jump out? It just came in too quick and didn't see there was like 3 guys. I can't pay out if you're doing it with not that many enemies around. There's such a thing as being too quick on a map. Wow, we already lost 2 guys.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Okay, I don't want to go left yet. Yeah, I'm just chilling for now. Waiting to see what happens here. Maybe that's enough chilling for now. Love these optics. Even more of those. Okay, I'm heading towards B now, I think.
Guide on me.
No, not guiding on you. Right, what I think is gonna happen now is whoever went to B is probably gonna come down this way. The IS-3 just, yeah, maybe it was too much out of the map then? I don't know, Leopard A101, things are getting critical. Just feels like a lot of people coming back towards C. So maybe I do want to lend a bit of a support here before I move on to B. Just feels like the same what happened in the previous game all over again, just the other way around. Okay, we got someone. Okay, we're gonna take a peek after this crossing here to the left. Because someone was NGing that position there. Maybe we stick in the shadow. Well, we got a heavy next to those 2 MBTs. Where did that come from? I'm surprised he actually saw me in the shadow and from that far. Strange. Extremely strange. Like, why is that heavy tank taking so long to kill? We've got someone behind this rock there. Where? Where from? I do not know what that is. Oh, it's an R3. Little Italian.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
Oh, now I'm on fire and that's why I'm gonna die. But that light tank should have killed this thing a long time ago. I warned it. Okay. If he goes for my turret, why he did not drive a loader, but my loader is gonna take longer. Okay. Yeah, there we were. And fire. FPE being king. That R3 was actually being a pesky annoyance. That's why we got killed, because that M48 knew we were there. That R3 was really blinding me that much. I could really not see into that direction, and he's so small that it really. Okay, we got still another R3 up. That's not good for me. Hopefully because that thing is just gonna shred through me. I'm gonna stay at altitude. Because the R3 is just gonna get me. It's gonna hurt hard. Got 9153. Gonna use the bomb side this time. That's how we're gonna play it. There's two guys going towards B. Oops. Yeah, all of those C's were not needed. A lot of activity here. Dropping bombs. Don't know if that's gonna be any good. Yeah, very good actually. Come on, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I lost half my wing, but okay, that was also my mistake for just flying forwards. But I lost half my wing. He got so many shots and nothing happened. He's like, okay, his wing is like slightly dented, but that's it. And I think here is where the game goes wrong and needs to really address this. Give me the same firepower on my guns that they have on their guns. Because we still have the pre-buff guns. There we go. And probably not even going to be an assist. Yeah, there we go. Some planes work shittily like that. You don't even get an assist anymore. But we got a ground kill. I'm happy with that. Better than nothing. We're gonna take the IS-7. What? Tiger 2 got T-62 AM. Someone who doesn't really know how to play, doesn't it? So light tank T-54. Come on, you can get that. And we're gonna come in as a support. We're gonna pass the other side from the rocks because looks like he may be trying to escape in that light tank. Where was that? Okay, he's behind that building, right? That R3's dead now. I don't know if it was the same all along. It was being attacked by that plane. Oh, darn it. We got a Tiger 2 somewhere here. That thing should struggle even from the side to get through.
We don't have the advantage anymore.
Ah, something just smoked. That thing's repairing.
We no longer have the advantage.
That Tiger 2 is done for. Why did this stop to load when we got an autoloader? Yeah, that was not Sabo, not at all. Yeah, we're gonna take the shield cut just so that we can lose with dignity, because that's how this goes. Always have those people who only bring one vehicle, like, and are absolutely useless. But I think it's mainly also because, oh, I don't like the map, so they just leave.
Most of the zones are under enemy's control. If we don't do something fast,
No enemy plane. Now there's a light tank there now. Took him quite a while to... okay, then the Fiat gets him. Everyone is kind of agglomerated there. There's another T-62 near C, and then I'm basically on my own. Could get the Fiat. MiG-9 seems to be more interested in getting him. And failing miserably at it. Oh, we got another Leopard. Beautiful. That one was with Sabo. Why wasn't that one on the cap? Doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, this is high tier like it has always been, I guess, and it's gonna continue to be this way for a while. I'm not really that much excited about the upcoming patch. Really, what I'm excited about is to see some significant RP drops and RP rebalance for modules for rank 6, maybe rank 5 as well. For some people it's gonna be good, although anything that comes before, I've already have it. I really couldn't care less, to be honest. I want to see these excessive tanks. Look at this, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and here we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got 12 vehicles that cost 390 compared to the others that cost much less. So it feels odd. And here we go, we got the FPE. I think I'm gonna go for tracks because the shell's still holding its own. But yeah, and the same goes for Germany, you know? And for Germany we got 8, and here we got 8 as well, so it's more even. For USA we got quite a few actually, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and here we got 12 again, so we got more of these than we got of rank 5. It just doesn't make any sense that then you have to grind out so much more. With all of these, I understand. I mean, you only have 2 and then you have 4. Like, this thing should be rank 5 for now, because you don't have, there's no reason for it to be that expensive when it could be here and you could fill it out. You could also put these, well, they start to be a bit high BR to be rank 5, I guess, but we need more vehicles at rank 5 Japanese. Don't know if they have any. That's always what's tough about it. They decided to add this one as a premium, and I feel quite pissed that the Type 74 Kai is going to be a premium. I would have wanted to see more for the Japanese 3. With Britain, we're again in the same situation. Seriously, you only have 5 vehicles at rank 5, but then you have 9. So you have almost double as many that are expensive as hell, and you're gonna get the Challenger 2, so that's gonna add another one. With Italy, it makes sense. You only have 3 at rank 6. They can be 390. It makes sense to me because you don't have that many. Here you have 5 and 5. It's alright. Even though I feel like maybe the MX-10 RC could still have been a rank 5 because it's not that high in BR. And here you see it. This is a rank 5 AA. This is a rank 5 AA. Why is this not a rank 5 AA anymore? It doesn't make any sense to me. Same with the Marksman. Although since you have the Falcon, you could advocate that, okay, you already have a rank 5 AA, so that I can get behind with. But when you don't have a rank 5 AA, it feels like you should have one there. That's my logical conclusion about that. Don't know if you agree, let me know in the comments. Like the M163 could also be rank 5, just so that you would actually be able to get an 8.0, and the T-95 you want could also be rank 5. And then at 8.3 you reach rank 6. That would make more sense to me. Hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing if you haven't. Have a great weekend. This was Lumi.